What happens when a helpless elderly woman is killed? Like in the case of David Moses, who's on trial for murder in California. Moses was 17 when he and two others reportedly entered the home of Dorothy Session with the intention of robbing the 81-year-old. When Dorothy resisted, Moses mercilessly beat the old woman to death.
Moses admitted to investigators in an interview that he struck the woman.
Police found Dorothy's body with multiple injuries, including a broken nose, missing teeth, cuts to her mouth, and black eyes. Moses was arrested and 2 years later convicted of first-degree murder. At his sentencing, Moses showed no remorse for his actions. He laughed and yawned throughout the proceeding, finding the whole situation boring.
With a chuckle, a laugh, and yawn after yawn, David Moses acted strangely at his sentencing this morning.
At one point, he even dozed off in his chair. Prosecutors said Moses seemed to enjoy the trial.
It gave me the impression that he thought this was a game. There was just no expression of remorse whatsoever for his actions.
While Moses was facing a lengthy time in prison, his attorney asked the judge for hope in the form of a possibility of parole.
To give him that hope for the next 25 years, that he may have an opportunity to be returned to society.
But the judge was having none of it, and ultimately sentenced Moses to life in prison without parole.
The judge sentenced Moses to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Mr. Moses received the punishment he deserved. Frankly put, he's just a dangerous individual, and there's only one place to put him, and that's in the penitentiary for the rest of his life.
Since Moses was sentenced as a juvenile, a change in law meant he became eligible to be resentenced as an adult. Even though there was a chance of changing his sentence from life in prison to 25 years to life in prison, the judge emphasized Moses' complete lack of rehabilitation since his conviction. Coupled that with the brutality of the attack on Dorothy Session, the judge resentenced Moses to life in prison without the possibility of parole. While David Moses was twice sentenced to life for killing a helpless old lady, what happens when a killer vows to kill more in the courtroom?